Hello, I hope you will subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button, and do not forget to like the video. Today, we will talk about a very important topic, which is
NBA roundup. Spurs Gregg Popovich breaks wins record. San Antonio coach Gregg Popovich is not one to call attention to himself, but his players made sure he basked in the limelight for at least a few minutes after he became the NBA's all-time leader in regular season coaching wins Friday night. The Spurs players kept Popovich on the court to soak in the applause from the home fans after his team rallied for a 104-102 win over the Utah Jazz. He looked uncomfortable amid the attention but finally cracked a smile. His grin was about more than just the record, as the Spurs rallied from 15 points down in the fourth quarter to give Popovich the record. San Antonio had been 0-33 in games it was trailing entering the final period. The victory, Popovich's 1,336th, pushed him past Don Nelson. Popovich's, in his 26th NBA season, all with the Spurs. DeJounte Murray led the Spurs with 27 points, with Jakob Poeltl adding 15 points and 11 rebounds. Donovan Mitchell scored 24 points to lead the Jazz, while Jordan Clarkson chipped in 17 points. Lakers 122, Wizards 109. LeBron James scored 33 of his 50 points after halftime, and host Los Angeles won for just the second time in 8 games, pulling away to defeat Washington. James shot 18 of 25 from the field and 6 of 9 from three-point range. He became the first Lakers player with multiple games of 50 points in a season since Kobe Bryant in 2007-2008. He also had 6 assists, leaving him too shy of 10,000 for his career. Malik Monk added 21 points for the Lakers. Former Laker Kyle Kuzma had 23 points, and rookie Corey Kispert scored a career-best 21 for the Wizards, who lost for the 5th time in 7 games. Raptors 117, Suns 112. Gary Trent Jr. matched his season best with 42 points, hitting 8 three-pointers, and visiting Toronto withstood a comeback by Phoenix for the win. Pascal Siakam added 25 points and 10 assists for the Raptors, who won their 2nd in a row. Toronto's Scottie Barnes had 15 points. Cameron Payne scored 24 points for the Suns, who fell to 5-4 since losing Chris Paul to a broken thumb. Devin Booker added 22 points and 7 assists. Celtics 114, Pistons 103. Jason Tatum scored 31 points, and host Boston ran its winning streak to 5 games by defeating Detroit. Tatum scored at least 30 points for a 5th straight game and added 8 rebounds and 6 assists. Jaylen Brown had 22 points with 8 rebounds and 4 assists, and Marcus Smart added 20 points for Boston. Cade Cunningham led the Pistons with 27 points. Jerami Grant and Marvin Bagley III each scored 20 for Detroit, which has lost back-to-back games following a 6-2 stretch. Grizzlies 118, Knicks 114. Ja Morant scored 15 of his 37 points in the fourth quarter as Memphis overcame a 15-point deficit and earned a victory over visiting New York. The Grizzlies faced a 96-81 deficit with 1:08 left in the third quarter, but outscored New York 37-18 the rest of the way. Morant shot 14 of 33 to post his 24th 30-point game this season. He helped Memphis win for the 5th time in 7 games. Julius Randle had 36 points and 12 rebounds for the Knicks, who missed a chance at a season-high 4th straight win. Randle shot 11 of 27, including 1 of 5 in the fourth quarter. Mavericks 113, Rockets 100. Dwight Powell joined Luka Doncic with double-doubles, as Dallas rebounded from a 30-point trouncing at the hands of the Knicks to beat host Houston. Powell had a season-high 26 points and tied a season-high with 12 rebounds for his first double-double of the season and just his 3rd in the last 3 years. Doncic paced Dallas with 30 points and 14 rebounds for his 35th double-double of the year. Kevin Porter Jr. and Josh Christopher share team high-scoring honors with 17 points apiece for the Rockets, who are coming off a 139-130 overtime win over the Los Angeles Lakers at home on Wednesday. Magic 118, Timberwolves 110. Mo Bamba had 27 points and 12 rebounds. Moritz Wagner and Markelle Fultz provided key performances off the bench, and host Orlando overcame an 18-point deficit to defeat red-hot Minnesota. For the Magic, Wendell Carter Jr. had 20 points, 10 rebounds and 5 assists. Wagner totaled 18 points and 6 rebounds. In 13 minutes, Fultz contributed 14 points and 7 assists, and Cole Anthony had 15 points, 6 rebounds and 6 assists. Minnesota, which entered the game averaging a league-best 114.7 points per game, went 15 for 45 from three-point range and had 5 players score in double figures. Anthony Edwards scored 25 points, and Karl Anthony Towns overcame foul trouble to post 21 points and 13 rebounds. Hawks 112, Clippers 106. Trae Young had 27 points and 11 assists as host Atlanta withstood a late charge from Los Angeles to snap a two-game losing streak. Kevin Huerter scored 16 points and Clint Capela had 14 points and 11 rebounds for the Hawks, who saw their 106-96 lead dwindle to 108-106 with 36.2 seconds left before they held on. Ivica Zubac paced the Clippers with 24 points and 12 rebounds, and Reggie Jackson added 24 points. Heat 117, Cavaliers 105. Jimmy Butler, who returned after a one-game absence caused by a sinus issue, scored 11 points during the crucial third quarter, leading host Miami over Cleveland. Butler finished with 24 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds and 3 steals. He was the key as Miami stretched a one-point halftime lead to 13 after 3 quarters. Miami also got 30 points and 17 rebounds, both game highs, from Bam Adebayo while winning for the 13th time in 16 games. Cleveland, which had its two-game win streak snapped, was led by Darius Garland, who had 24 points and 10 assists. Rookie Evan Mobley added 19 points and 12 rebounds. Hornets 142, Pelicans 120. Miles Bridges scored 26 points to lead 7 Charlotte scorers in double figures as the visiting Hornets handed New Orleans its 4th consecutive loss. Terry Rozier added 25 points for the Hornets, who shot 59.8% from the floor, including 46.8% on three-point attempts. Charlotte